Hey guys, my name's Omar
And I'm Shubham.
and we're back with vlog number 2. Hope you enjoyed our first vlog. It was providing a basic overview of the part-time job scenario here in Canada for international students and the banking system as well. In vlog 2, in this video, we're going to be covering some topics such as your accommodation here in Canada.
Yeah, where to find accommodation, how to find accommodation.
And we're also going to be covering an important topic which is called plagiarism.
Yeah, plagiarism. It's really important and it's throughout the world important.
Yeah, but it's not that common in India.
Yeah.
So it's not a big deal in India, but here in Canada it is a big deal. Okay, anyways, jokes apart. So I'll start with accommodation and then Shubham can carry later on. Anyways, so accommodation. Before you're actually arriving in Canada, what happens is there are many of the colleges, I guess most of the colleges do go ahead and provide you a free meet and greet service at the airport that you're landing at in the city of your college or wherever. So what happens is the college people actually do send a representative who actually comes up to the airport, who picks you up, who meets you, who greets you, and then he takes you to the place where the college is providing an initial free stay of about 2 to 4 days. It depends upon the college or university, whichever university or college you're going to.
Yeah, just confirm it with college. Even if they are not providing, you can find it a temporary stay on Airbnb. That's really helpful because to find a permanent place to live, you need a temporary place. That will provide you a base to look for a permanent place.
Exactly. So once you're actually here, you're going to find many people who are actually in a similar situation as you because they're the same as you. They're international students who are here who are actually clueless themselves. So you can fix up with them and then go ahead and start searching for houses. Personally, I mean, by walking into buildings and meeting the property managers, that's how I actually met Shubham.
Yeah.
So that's where exactly I know Shubham. So anyways, that was a long time ago, and now we're actually staying together. Anyways, so that's how you start finding houses. You need to walk into buildings and then meet property managers. Property managers are going to tell you if there is a rental apartment or a townhouse, which is a townhouse. I'll tell you what a townhouse is. A townhouse is nothing but an individual house which has about 3 to 6 bedrooms. I mean, it varies. It depends upon the townhouse to another townhouse. So that's how it is. And a rental condo is having something which is more commonly known as apartment buildings in India.
Yeah.
So it has many flats which are rented out to different people, throughout the city. So throughout the city,
Depending upon number of people you are, you can find a place.
So the law here in Canada states that for a 1-bedroom house, there's a maximum of 2 people that can actually stay here. And then for a 2-bedroom house, there's a maximum of 3 people that can stay in the house. So you're not supposed to break the laws and then actually follow what the guidelines are. And you never ever go for a house which does not have a window in it, or a basement, which you can call it.
Yeah, basement, never live in basement.
Yeah, you are never supposed to live in basements because that is against the law. That's the first thing. Now the second
They
thing,
might find that it would be costlier for them, means to have 1 BHK and only 2 members staying in that.
yeah, but then you can't just break the law, right?
Yeah, but I think that you can.
Yeah, obviously houses
you can.
here are bigger than they are back in your home country, I guess, mostly, and they're more spacious. But then you're supposed to follow the rules.
You're supposed to follow the rules, but I will suggest you, if you won't make noise, 1 or 2 members more, it won't make that big deal. But just don't create
Yeah,
noise and everything.
consult your property manager first.
consult.
Okay, it depends upon person to person and the area to area and the building as well. Okay, so that was regarding what you can do before you arrive here in Canada. Once you're in Canada, you can go ahead visit property managers and fix up appointments, and then so let's just suppose your property manager tells you that you have a house which you can rent from this and this date, which is about 2 weeks from now. So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to complete all the documentation which is required which is to be completed before you move into the house. And that includes signing your lease and getting the lease made. So the main requirement for your lease to be made is something which is called as a co-signer. You need a person who is a co-signer. A co-signer is nothing but a person who is actually willing to go ahead and guarantee that you are going to be paying your rents on time. You are not going to just run away and then not pay rent.
Everything in Canada is based on credit history.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So since you're new in Canada, you don't obviously have credit history. Credit history is nothing but the amount of transactions that you have made using your credit card, or the number of transactions that you've done with your bank. with a local bank here in Canada. So since you don't have any credit history, now you have two options. Either you go ahead and get a co-signer who is a person who is willing to guarantee your stay to the property manager, who is willing to sign on your behalf that, you know, I am responsible for these guys who, if they don't pay, I am right here, and he or she is the one who's going to be accountable if in case there is something wrong with your lease or something goes wrong with your lease. Okay, and this co-signer can be any of your relatives. If you have relatives here, they can as well go ahead and co-sign, or you can go ahead and ask your seniors or any other friends who have actually been here before you, who have come here before you, and then they actually have some credit history, some transactions done with their bank, so they can help you in getting a lease on their name, and then you can go ahead and you know, explain the situation to your property manager and then decide further.
Yeah, and even there's a little window that you can take advantage of. There is something called lease transfer. We can get a lease transfer to our name from someone else, a person who has signed a lease for 1 year or more than 1 year. If his stay from his stay period, like 4 or 5 months, or maybe how much depending upon your stay you have planned, is remaining, you can get a lease transfer to your name, and in that case you need not to provide a co-signer, and that will be more beneficial. But that's just an option that you can explore after coming here.
Yeah, but those are rare. I mean, they're not that common. I mean, you rarely find people who are actually wanting to transfer.
But you can ask your seniors.
It's a good option.
Yeah.
Okay, that was regarding your accommodation, about how to find it. Now, where do you find it? The main thing is that you try as much as possible to get your accommodation very close to your college or your university. I'll tell you why. This is because of the fact that all your classes that you have, whether it might be 2 days a week or 3 days a week or 5 days a week, all your classes might not be clubbed together one after the other. They might have a gap in between them.
Mostly it's not clubbed together.
Yeah, mostly it's not clubbed.
Mostly it's not.
You might have a class at 8 o'clock in the morning, and then you might have a class about at 4 in the evening. So the time that is there in the middle, it is, you know, it's sort of a free time. I mean, you can actually stay in college the entire time, or you can go back home. So here's where an advantage is: you can actually go back home if your house is nearby, and then you need not waste time for commuting from your college to your house, and then from house to back to the college.
Yeah, in Canada, time is money.
Yeah. So you're supposed to manage your time and your college together as well. You can't waste too much time on transportation since.
Mostly our schedule is a lot busy.
Yeah.
So we need to manage that. For that, we do need a place nearby.
Yeah. So that is one of the main things. So that's how you find it and where you find it. Now we'll come on the topic, which is plagiarism. Plagiarism is a very important thing in Canada. What it actually means is, you know, going ahead and using somebody else's information. Let's just suppose that you're supposed to submit a report on an assignment. So what happens is you might consider, you know, using a previous senior's assignment and using it as a reference for your assignment, using some of the data from his assignment and putting it into your assignment. So what happens is, as soon as you are done with your own assignment and then upload it, you are actually breaking the laws. I mean, you're not supposed to be doing that. You're not supposed to copy word to word. You're not supposed to, and even if you're using bits and parts of it, you're supposed to put in something which is called as APA referencing.
That citation means if you are taking data from internet, you can put a citation that you have took it from that place, but never take it from someone else's assignment, like your senior's assignment or your classmate's assignment. That's a big no, because it's a major issue over here. In case you do it, maximum 1 or maybe 2 warnings you will get, and you will be just told to leave the college.
Yeah, if it happens for the 3rd time, it's called an academic offense. If it happens for the 3rd time, then you're supposed to leave the college.
And I think then you forget your stay in Canada also, because here everything is noticed. Which kind of image you have put forward, what you have done in your past, everything. So beware.
Yeah. So that is regarding your
plagiarism.
Yeah, plagiarism. Yeah. Sorry. That is regarding your plagiarism, and your accommodations is what else is supposed to be noted down. I mean, you have one more thing which is known as a turn it in.
Yeah, but that depends upon college to college. Some colleges do provide you a software in which you can check that if your data is getting is from which source. That will tell you which sources you have taken your data out of. It will compare your data that you have prepared, your assignment, to online resources that's available, and even the in college data that seniors have submitted. So it will tell you that how much percent you have copied. If it is copied from some online source, that's not a problem. It plagiarism could go up to 40 or even 60% if you have taken it online. But if you have, it will show you that you have taken from somebody else, then you can't.
So that was it regarding the accommodation scenario here, and your classes about how many days you're going to have it. It depends upon the course to course and college to college as well. So do find out from your seniors if you have anyone in your contact, or then you can mail the college as well regarding the same. And do please make sure that you make advantage of the meet and greet and service which is provided by the college, and the initial stay as well.
Always confirm it with college before coming here, because they do provide services. Sometimes students over here don't get to know, and they can't take advantage of that.
Yep.
That's it for today.
Yeah, I guess that's it for today, and we'll be coming up with the next vlog as soon as possible. Not as soon as possible.
Yeah.
In a day or two. So yeah, take care. See you next time.
Hey man.
I have some coke.
How is it going?
Yeah, your hair buddy actually.
Great summer.
It's not summer yet.
Great winter season.
But this is good.
Okay, nice. Hello everyone, my name is Shubham.
And this is Omar. Hey there. Hello. There's a security guard passing by.
Yeah,
anyways,
we have to start it again. You want to start it?
Yeah, it's not a problem. Okay, we can just go ahead. Let's just start again. There, this is Omar.
And I'm Shubham.
And we're back with vlog 2. Hope you enjoyed our first vlog. It was providing a basic introduction about your part-time job scenario and your, what do you call it?